Today was the Burst Protocol TCG stream for the introduction of the set, and it's going to be very interesting what the rest of the set's going to be looking like because we already have a few secret rares confirmed and a few ultra rares as well. But let's get into it and let's talk about these. So first off, we're going to be looking at the Boral cards from the set. We have Boral Dragon, which was already confirmed as secret rare back when they revealed the giant cards. But then we also have the Fatal Flare Dragon. It's either a common or super rare, so it's going to be lower rarity. Then we had the Rocket Loader as an ultra rare and Starlight rare because all ultras and secrets come in Starlight. After that, we have Hollow Rocket Dragon and Rocket Detonator, both being common and or super. Then Topologic Blaster Dragon is a secret rare, along with the Trisboral Dragon being a common or a super. The Double Interlock is a common or a super, and Boral Reboot as a common or a super. So you have 3 cards to pick up that are higher rarity, which is absolutely fine, and the rest are common and super. So it's going to be easier to pick up the cards that you need for your Dragon Link decks. After that, we have the Chronicles. We have the lovely Fallen of the White Dragon, confirmed as a secret rare and a Starlight rare. This is going to be one of the chase cards of the set, a 2 of, most likely. And then after that, we have Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon as another secret rare, which I thought it was going to be an ultra rare instead. And finally, we have Spenta, the Magistus Sealer, as a secret rare as well. And 3 secret rares back to back. 4 secret rares already revealed from one stream is really big. Then we have the Free Agents Zaylin, the Shackled Dragon. This is a card for your Cool Tune deck, so it's one thing to definitely pick up, as it's either a common or a super. If it's a common, I would be shocked, but a super rare would be nice. Afterwards, we finally have the official reveal of Mercurium, the Living Quicksilver. Rank 10 Aqua Exceed monster with 2+ level 10 monsters. Dark with 3000 attack and 3000 defense. If this card is Exceed Summon, you can attach 1 monster from your deck to this card as a material. You can only use this effect of Mercurium, the Living Quicksilver, once per turn. While this monster has materials, your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters in the graveyard with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard. And once per turn, during the end phase, detach 1 material from this card, or take 3000 life points. So take 3000 damage is really heavy, but realistically, this is going to shut off quite a bit of decks, and if you're running a multi-attribute deck, this could definitely hurt many other themes, like Draco Tail, or just other things that want to activate in the graveyard. After that, we see Forbidden Crown, once again confirmed as a secret rare, and it's going to be a Starlight 2. Next up, we're getting into the Dark Lords. We have Dark Lord Evening Star confirmed as a secret rare. This is your new fusion monster, and it's going to be very interesting how the new Dark Lord cards interact with the TCG, as we have the Golglet, or Golet, or Gogole, the one that allows you to search a Forbidden Quick Play spell from your deck to your hand if it's sent to the graveyard. So this with Forbidden Droplet is really good. Dark Lord Duty is a common or a super, and Dark Lord Dance as well. I would think that this is going to be a super rare. Then after that, let's get into the GMX archetype, or the what they call the Genomics, which is honestly a name I would really would have loved instead of GMX. But we have 7 cards. We have GMX Researcher Salandry, or Salandi. It is a level 3 Fire Warrior effect monster with 1500 attack and 1700 defense, and if this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 non-warrior GMX monster or 1 level 3 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you can add 1 GMX spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, and if a dinosaur fusion monster is on the field, you can shuffle this card from the field into the deck, and if you do, negate the effects of 1 face-up card on the field until the end of this turn, and you can only use each effect of GMX Researcher Salandi once per turn. This is really good, and this is one of the reasons why Beat Blazemans for Hire was bought out on the market, because you could normal summon this, special summon your Rex Freight for Hire from deck, search for Hire Mayhem, and then activate it to search Beat, and you have a free link to go into a downer, which is really strong. And the level 1 dino for this theme is Return Dino Danny. It is a water level 1 dinosaur effect, 400 attack and 1200 defense. And if it's special summoned by a monster effect like Researcher's Salandie, you can add one GMX monster from your deck to your hand. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one dinosaur fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field, which is really useful. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all dinosaur monsters you control gain 400 attack. And you can only use each effect of the Return Dino Danny once per turn. So overall, Salandie is really good, and Return Dino is also really useful because it allows you to search out the next two cards, being Chairman Kimridge and Associate Noma. So Chairman Kimridge is a level 4 light psychic effect monster with 1000 attack and 900 defense, and you can reveal this card from your hand, add one GMX Applied Experiment number 55 from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and if you do, shuffle this card into the deck, and if this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you can target two cards in your graveyard that are GMX cards and or dinosaur monsters, place them on the top of your deck in any order, then you can destroy one attack position monster your opponent controls, and you can only use each effect of Kimridge once per turn. This is really useful, being able to remove monsters off the field, but it still feels like that it's not going to do enough, but we have to wait for the second wave. But being able to search out the specific spell is really useful. Next up, we have GMX Associate Noma, a level 4 Dark Reptile effect monster with 900 attack and 1300 defense. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you can target one card each from your graveyard and your opponent's graveyard. Place each card on either the top or bottom of the deck. If a monster is normal summoned or special summoned to your opponent's field while this card is in your monster zone, except during the damage step, you can fusion summon one GMX fusion monster from your extra deck by shuffling its materials from your graveyard, field, and or banishment into the deck, and you can only use each effect once per turn. This is actually really good because you can summon out any of your GMX fusion monsters to respond to anything your opponent has planned. So honestly, I think this is going to be more useful than Kimridge overall. Next, we have the two fusion monsters being Alos and Velox. Alos is a level 8 light dinosaur fusion effect monster, 3000 attack, 900 defense, and it takes one GMX monster plus one dinosaur monster. Both of them take the same materials, but let's get into Alos. Each time your opponent normals or special summons a monster, gain 200 life points. You can only use each of the following effects of Alos once per turn. You can target one GMX monster or dinosaur monster in your graveyard or banishment, special summon it. If this card can attack, or this card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated, and at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy that monster. So this is really good if you summon it to your field, and then you use the effect to summon out something like an Animadorn, Archosaur, or a Miscellaneous Saur, so you can link the two away to go into whatever you really need, because there's no real locks on these cards. And I could definitely see For Hire using these cards the most, because you could recycle your Rex Freight for Hire back into the deck with some of the cards. So really, it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And then we have Velox being the Dark level 8 dinosaur fusion, and each time your opponent normals or special summons a monster, gain 200 life points. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, excavate the top card of your deck until you excavate a GMX monster or dinosaur monster, lose 400 life points for each excavated card, and add that GMX or dinosaur monster to your hand or special summon it, and shuffle the rest into the deck. Also, after that, destroy the targeted card, and you can only use this effect once per turn. This is a really interesting card because this is a card that you want to go and have Noma get into on the opponent's turn so you can quick effect interrupt the opponent. Overall, it's a really powerful dinosaur monster and a fusion, but we're going to have to see how this is going to react with the other dinosaur cards that we have. And finally, we have GMX Applied Experiment number 55. Excavate the top cards of your deck until you have excavated a GMX monster and a dinosaur monster. Lose 400 life points for each excavated card. Then you can fusion summon one GMX fusion monster from your extra deck using any excavated monsters as material. Also shuffle the rest in the deck. You can only activate one GMX Applied Experiment number 55 per turn. This is a really useful card, and if you hit multiple dinosaurs and a GMX monster, you can really go into anything. But this is definitely a deck that you have to wait for the second wave of support, because so far It looks like it's just a engine for hire. Canine for hire can use the Salandry and possibly use a level 1 dinosaur because you could fusion summon a dinosaur monster. But that's one thing that we're gonna have to see how the players use these cards. Overall, Solandi's a powerful card. This is like one of the best cards because it's searchable with Durandal, reinforced with the army, and many other fire warrior type cards could use this as a free extender to get into a link too. But tell me what you think about the GMX, the new TCG World Premiere theme, as honestly, right now, it's one of the decks that we have to wait and see on what they do with it. But anyways, I've been BoltSpider. I hope you guys did enjoy the Burst Protocol recap for the TCG stream, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to hit the bell to get notified whenever I upload. I would also like to thank FGH and Dragon's God 679 for supporting the channel through the channel memberships, as it's only 99 cents a month, and you can also join my Discord server, which is down in the description of every video that I post. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and goodbye.